my name is Ximena Wilson. I am fundraising manager for a children's charity called Street Child, and my job is to work with churches and schools in the UK. Who would I have a cup of coffee with? I have a favorite worship leader from Argentina. I'm originally from Colombia, and I'm now married to a very British boy, and I once came home and found him listening to this worship leader from Argentina, and now my husband is learning Spanish through all these great worship songs. So I just love to have a cup of coffee with Marcos Brunet and tell him all about it and just have a good old chat about Jesus. Who or what has shaped my faith? I'd say a teacher. When I lived in Colombia, there was this amazing teacher. She was teaching all the religious studies, but she wasn't religious at all. She was just the most loving, beautiful lady who loved me. And because I grew up in a very abusive home and environment in Bogota, I just encountered the love of God through her. And it inspired me to become a teacher. It inspired me to love children, and it showed me how much you can transform someone's life by simply showing them the love of God. The challenge of being born in Colombia and in Bogota, I didn't realize. Now that I live in the UK, I noticed that it was a rough start. There was a lot of abuse, and there was a lot of challenges along the way to my childhood. And a turning point was just to know the Lord as my Father. I didn't have my father growing up, and to find the love of God as a Father who is always there for me has completely impacted and given that turning point to my faith. I'm now pregnant, expecting a beautiful baby girl this year, and I can see the full picture of redemption, where God has transformed completely the story, where I experienced abuse, never saw a marriage in my family, never saw a family. I can now be part of a new story and a new chapter. And I think that was pretty much what the cross did for me, what Jesus did for me. That big turning point was all about experiencing the love of God as my Heavenly Father. What does following Jesus look like for me on my everyday life right now? I'd say it looks like trust, it looks like adventure, and it looks like delight. I am learning to abide in the Lord, and as I step into motherhood, I am just exploring the beauty, the sacredness, and the secretness of just serving God, being present, and being faithful with what the Lord has given me.